All right, so we're going to look at the lead sources and return on investment. This is one of the coolest features of 2.0, and this is automatically going to generate for you. So your lead sources and return on investment. When you go in here, what it will do is it's going to show you your top listing lead sources and top buying lead sources, and it's going to give you return on investment on these. So I'll just take a look at my allied resources. I've generated 18 listings from that, and I've sold 12 of those. I've generated $61,000 from my allied resources. My investment so far has been $0. I can add my own investment in there as well, and it will show you my return on investment. So how much have I spent on that? So I'll show you how you can add that in. The other piece that it's going to do is it's going to show you month by month, when did you generate income from that lead source. So I can see how much I generated from my allied resources in January, February, March, April, May, and any lead source. I can add my own custom lead sources in here. So let's just have an example of you're running an advertisement in the paper. So let's say you're doing, so you can add any custom lead source you want over here. So I'm just going to do paper. Actually, you know what? I'll do a farm mailer. So I'm going to start spending some money on a farm mailer that I'm going to do. And I could even name that farm mailer specific to my neighborhood that I'm doing. So obviously I entered it in there, but nothing has been assigned to it. I haven't closed the transaction with it, otherwise it would show up on here. So watch what I can do. I'll go into my financial statement. Now that that's one of my lead sources, if I go into my financial statement, it will be in my drop down. So then I can put in how much I'm spending on that. So farm mailer, let's say I started here in March. So I spent $750 on it. Oops, I'm in the wrong column there. So $750 there, then I did $750, and then I did $750. So that's on my farm mailer. So I've spent $22.50 on that. So now let's go through the scenario of I actually close the transaction on that. So in my business, when I enter in a transaction, it asks me where did that come from. So then it's automatically going to tie these two together for me. So let's say I had a listing sold. So I'll do listing, and I will do closed. I'll do 123 Anywhere Drive, and then it's going to populate here in red, tell me what it needs. And obviously we need to give it the lead source. So the lead source was from my farm mailer. So I choose farm mailer. I'm going to skip some of these just for time's sake. I will put the close date. This is crucial because this is going to place it in there for you as well. Let's say that closed in May, 5-1-15-15. Oops, got a little 15 happy there. So that closed on May 1st, 2015. I will put in the price of that was $350,000 on the list side, and it's sold for $355,000. With our market right now, we're getting more. So one, and then the GCI on that was $8,500. And that's all I have to enter in because that's what I would be entering in for my transactions. Now watch what happens automatically. So now I'll go back to my home page here, and again, I apologize, it goes a little slow when I'm recording here. I'll go back to my lead sources and return on investment right up here, and this should have it in here. So if I go farm mailer, perfect, there it is. Since I didn't put the listing dates, it's not pulling that I listed it. It's thinking it was from a prior year. I've sold one, I've generated $8,500, and it pulls from the financial statement how much I've spent on it and shows me my return on investment, and it shows to me that that came in the month of May. So that automatically happens for you. So all you're doing is when you're entering in your contracts, just make sure you tie the lead source to it, and then if you want to track your investment into it, add it as a category in your financial statement, and you'll be good to go.